Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh yeah.
Hello, sir. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Tito from St. Diablo. We're from Richmond, Fredericksburg, Virginia, and thank you for letting me be here today. Really appreciate it with the Concert Junkies. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming on.
Absolutely. Thank you for the invite.
All right, I'm going to ask you the hard question now.
All right, hit me with
Not
a question.
not musically, but personally, what do you want to leave as your legacy?
Legacy-wise,
Yeah,
non-musically,
not musically, as a person.
non-musically, I want to as a person, I'm still an artist, so I'd want to leave some sort of my art to live longer than my physical body would. So I'd like to. My actual dream of dreams is to be in movies and actor and stuff like that, and to one day catapult any musical experiences or exposure into an acting career. And to be honest, I'd want my art to live past me. And if not my art, then to have well-adjusted children or well-adjusted family, like nephews that may be influenced by anything that I may or may not do. So it's in reference to my influence in the world. I want my art to live past me, and for someone to get value from it, and for a well-adjusted, child or family members leveraged against any experiences that I've or anything that I've done. I mean, outside of art, I do a lot of work in the criminal justice system. So if there's a way for me to have made an impact in the lives that I cross, in the intersection of circumstances that I might find myself in my other career paths, if I am able to make a positive influence in someone's life in the criminal justice system, that's also another thing that I'd want to live beyond me.
If you could pick a song to describe you as a person, not one of your own, what song would that be?
Um, that would be Deftones' "Drive Far." I don't care where, just drive far away. I don't care where, just far. I want that song and "Stoned is the Way of the Walk" by Cypress Hill. Those two songs playing on a loop when I'm during my funeral.
If you could pick your own 2-day festival, female fronted, first day, second day, dead or alive, who are you choosing?
I'm sorry, repeat that. I'm sorry, one more time.
2-day festival, first day is female fronted, second day is dead or alive.
Female fronted, I'd probably want to play with In This Moment. Whatever festival they do. We went on tour with them a couple of years ago. Great fucking tour, great fucking band. So anything In This Moment does, we'd want to do. And in reference to anybody alive or dead, I'd want to play whatever tours or festivals Cypress Hill is either on or headlining or co-headlining. I'd want to play in that festival, that concert, either Cypress Hill or Deftones. I mean, because to be honest, I mean those are pretty much the guys that those are some of the people those are pretty much the only two that I haven't really been able to play with when it comes to my idols. But the rest of my idols I've either met or played with, and I'm really looking forward for the opportunity to do those two.
Regional acts, who would you have on that bill, though?
Regional band would probably have Seasons and Blackwater Drowning, maybe Redefine, or Redefine, depending on how you say it or where you're from.
Yeah.
I'd also have Heartsick. Who else would I put up on there? The Plan. There's a Plan. There's a group of young kids in Virginia called the Plan. Those
Okay,
bands that I listed are pretty much people that that I would trust to hold their own and to bring value to any show.
what is your dream job?
My dream job, well, I'd like to be well, I compartmentalize my life. There's real life and then there's dreams. My dream real life job be something like a lawyer or a professor or a politician, congressman, something like that. But dream life job, like I was saying earlier, I'd want to be an actor. Want to be someone that blossomed late in life into acting. Um, so I'd either have to go back to law school to get my real life dream job, or for my dream job, then would probably be Hollywood in acting.
I don't know if you just saw, but this Mindy Jackson just popped in.
Who's that?
Mindy Jackson,
Oh yeah,
she's
Mindy
playing with you.
Jackson. Hey,
Yeah.
what's up? I see that now. How you doing, Mindy?
I know we wait on this, but I don't have that much time. Last supper scenario: who's your 12 people, and you have to have one female.
Last supper scenario. Who's my 12 people? Well, my 4 band members, Justin, Jesse, and Ant. So that's 4. My brother Jeffrey, or Mr. Voodoo. My wife Kathy. My dad, and let me see. So Dave Shivari from El Nino, Mr. Serafin from Florida, and that's 9. Let me see. 10 would be 10 would probably be my my extended band friends, that some of the people that are in the bands that I had mentioned. So that would pretty much, yeah, from 10 to 12, that'd just be like two extra people in regional bands. Probably Alfonso in Heart Sick, and I don't know, probably Brian for Plan. The female one would be my wife, because if I didn't say her, then I'd probably get in trouble. But those would be the people I'd want around on a 12 supper night. I mean, considering the 12 disciple Last Supper night being like the night before I croaked, then yeah, I'd want those people around.
What would you serve, though?
Say what?
What would you serve?
What would I serve? Oh, let me see. All sorts of Puerto Rican food. Let me see. We'd have probably rice, beans, plantains. We'd have chicken. We'd have probably wander into some other areas like some lasagna, some pizza, some mofongo. Yeah, I think it'd probably be mostly Puerto Rican food. Since it's the Last Supper. But I definitely would probably bring in some outliers, some lasagnas and some pizza like food. Oh, I like Chinese food too. Hey Justin, how you doing?
What's up?
He'll probably answer this one better. He wants to know, like, if you were having a Last Supper, what would be the food you serve in your Last Supper, considering that you are a food guy, Mr. Chef.
Pizza.
Yes, yeah, I said pizza. You'd already be all right at my Last Supper. But
Right.
everybody, this is Justin Adams, my friend, foremost than anything else, my friend, but also my guitarist. We've been
What's up,
friends
guys?
since I think middle school. I'm not really sure,
Right.
but and we're like super old right now. I just got my AARP card, so we've been friends for a minute. We've been friends since before the internet, so yeah,
Right.
there's that.
Yeah.
All right, so since there's another member here now, this is a good question here. Freaky Friday scenario, which member do you not want to be for 24 hours?
Freaky Friday, who would I want to be for 24 hours in the band?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess Justin. I guess Justin, if I had a choice, only because, like, I mean, I'm into food and I'm into like, I mean, I've known him for so long, it probably wouldn't be that much of a different life. That different.
No, not really. Yeah. I mean, it would be interesting to switch roles for a day. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, yeah, I'd probably say Justin.
Yeah. I'd say Tito.
So out of all your songs that you came out with, which one was the most emotional to put out to the world?
Wow. That's a good one.
Well, emotional in what sense? Because I mean, emotions run such a gambit. Emotion like angry, emotion like romance, emotion like sad.
More of the fact of, what do you call it, they didn't know what you were going to expect after you put it out.
I don't know. Maybe going way back. I mean, I don't know how Tito feels about it, but I know Renaissance was a hurdle to write and experience. Probably. I don't know. That was many moons ago, though.
Yeah, that song was like back when we were in college, and it was one of the most songy, straight singing type songs we got. So in that aspect, I definitely would agree. When it comes to any other emotion, I mean, like we got some really it's pretty much it's in the same time frame. I would definitely think that songs like Leche, it's like when it comes to like kick you in the nuts emotion,
Right.
songs like Leche that are like straight to the point, short, smack you in the face and then walk out of the room. If you haven't already heard Leche, I definitely check that one out.
So what is your favorite lyric of your own music?
I'll let you go first, Justin.
What was it? There was a favorite lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of all your stuff, what is your favorite lyric?
Oh, I got it. It's it would be hold on, I'm trying to think of the song. Oh,
I know what mine is. I just wait.
It's Watch Me Kill. The lyric would be self-destruction, so seductive. It's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
For me, there's a line in Dark Horse where I say I'm a ride this horse until its heart explodes.
Right.
Because nothing's gonna stop me from delivering my payload. I always think of that one when we're facing adversity.
That one's pretty. Yeah, that one lays it on pretty thick, I think, too. It's pretty cool. I dig that one.
It more so stands out as well because it's like in that song it's almost all Spanish, and then out of nowhere comes this one English line, and it's like, and it's that one. So it's definitely, I think it pierces in two ways.
Yeah, I would agree. What's up, Mindy? How you doing? Can't wait to jam with you guys on Friday also. It's going to be an awesome show. Killer stuff.
Speaking of that, do you want to mention what time, location, where to buy tickets?
Yeah, we're playing Salem, Virginia. Place called the Pizza Dine. It's a pretty cool place. It's like a music venue, but you know they serve some bomb ass pizza. We're playing there with Dying Oath and The Plan, and a band called Within the Midst. Tickets, stdiablo.com, our website. So,
Yep. You can also buy your car back if we find that it's stolen. You can buy your car back from stdiablo.com.
If you had to pick 3 items to scare the shit out of a cashier, what 3 items would they be?
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time.
If you could pick 3 items to scare the shit out of a cashier, what would they be?
3 items to scare a cashier.
Yeah.
A big one of them would be a big double-headed black dildo, possibly.
Oh,
Like
I want my kids, so I want her.
a big big bag of white powder that says fentanyl written on it. And then like probably a box with an alarm clock on it and some road flares that says Acme Bomb. And I'd say, here, hold this for me real quick. I'll be right back.
right. Yeah, I can't beat that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, those are just my 3 go-tos that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, if you give me more time, I'd think of something else.
Right.
Okay, so I know we do this later in the interview. I know you guys don't have that much time, but you can flip it on me. You can ask me anything.
So, like, when it comes to building your audience, what do you find that works best in like reaching the most people? What do you find that motivates people to want to check you out, considering there's so many options out there?
I feel like I do things differently than most. I don't know that many journalists or podcasters that let the guests flip it on them. And I'm on every platform, and I just promote as much as I possibly can.
Cool. Where do you see your business model in 5 years?
I'm
With the good,
hoping.
because technology changes, and every 3 years we got different platforms to take other platforms down. So it's like you work in muscle to build yourself up in one, and then TikTok being the perfect example. I mean, like there might be even laws against being able to go to TikTok. You know, just things like that. When you're dealing with that, well, how do you incorporate that into a 5-year plan?
I feel that if there's a will, there's a way. Like if I see another platform, I'll check it out. Like I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch. Everything except for Twitter. Like I'll check it out personally, and if it seems okay, and then I'll gladly start promoting on that platform as well.
Cool. What's your favorite music when it comes? What's your favorite band?
My favorite band is Korn. I listen to I literally listen to everything, but
Yeah, Corn rocks.
yeah.
I remember bringing a Korn CD to one of our practices back in like 19 so I remember slipping a Korn CD to Justin and be like, check these motherfuckers out.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I had to go pick up a friend from the airport, and he gave me the CD, and I remember I stuck it in, and I didn't hit play at first. I was going down the road, And you know, after getting through traffic and whatnot, I was like, yeah, let me just turn it on. And then, you know, obviously it was Korn's first album, so you just start hearing that rock cymbal, and then out of nowhere, when you hear Jonathan Davis come in with Blind, it was like a mind blowing experience. Like I remember a lot of things changed for me after I heard that, for sure, and that was it opened up a huge door of crazy musical experiences, for sure.
And it was like a whole nother level. So at many years later, when we were sponsored by Jaeger, and they gave us a call saying that we could go play with Korn in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I remember thinking then how weird of a experience and journey it was personally for me. I mean, it didn't change my life in the sense of like, you know, it didn't change my career or anything, but just to know that from listening to them, the way they changed music while I was in a little shed, to being able to share a national stage with them by invite. I mean, it was a major ego stroke for me personally. And to this day, whenever I see them, I still can't help but like, I don't know, like it's an inside joke, it's an inside like personal joke to where it makes me smile.
Right. Yeah, very cool band. Very cool.
Yeah. I hope eventually I can have them on here. Eventually.
So was that?
I said hopefully eventually I can have them on here. Eventually.
Oh yeah, that'd be very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
That's one of the top goals.
That should be a goal for sure. They are doing it right.
If you could be any object in the world, what would you be?
If I could be any object in the world, what would I be?
Yes.
Wow.
Weed. People like you even if they don't know you. Yeah, I'd be a nice little nug. I'm just playing. No, I'd want to be something that everybody wants and everybody likes and everybody needs, but doesn't go away. So, you know, I guess some. Oh, I know, a phone. You got to keep your phone. I'd like to be one of the latest cell phones. There you
go. I don't know if I got anything for this. I'm sure kids are probably listening. Probably don't want to X-rate it up too much, but
oh, I forgot about that.
I mean, you know, why not? Hey, let's go with teddy bear, right? Teddy bear would be cool. Stuffed animal, plushed animal. I'm down for that.
What is your favorite animal?
What was that? I'm sorry.
What is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I like cats and dogs. Pretty cool with them.
I like dogs. I like cats.
Yeah.
Oh, there's those red pandas, those red squirrel like dog-sized pandas.
Yeah, you had it right. Red panda. Yeah.
Little red panda. Yeah, those are cool.
They are pretty cool. No, we're talking about them.
Yeah.
So who got you into music in the first place?
Who got what?
Who got you into music in the first place?
Hmm.
Well, I was into drama. I was into theater, and I wanted to stay on stage without having to depend on 13 to 20 different people. So I saw music as a way to be able to write your own personal plays and be able to perform them like little short stories. Um, so yeah, that's what got me into music. And when it comes to styles of music that I got into, well, I I come from an intersection of like of hip hop and early new metal, and then another intersection were more modern like reggaeton like music. So, but what got me into metal was bands like Korn, bands like Deftones, Soulfly, Pantera.
Yeah, I mean, my family growing up, everyone was into music. Like,
And he just froze.
uh, a new tape, a
Okay.
new record, or she'd tell me how she'd tell me how she'd have to drop me off at my grandma's house because she was going to a concert, and I wasn't old enough to go, but I always wanted to go. Um, so it was that intrigue of you know hearing about the show when she'd come home, or and then the music she'd play was always something I got into, and she was playing all kinds of stuff, like just Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, and then as growing up, it got into you know a little heavier stuff with some of the early '80s stuff, but yeah, man, it was always in the house, and my uncle played guitar, and he had one in, he'd always bring one over, and it was always around. So I just knew at some point it was gonna connect with me. I was gonna have a path in it in some way or form. So that's pretty much where it started for me. And then I just took it and ran with it. So
What was your first concert ever?
go ahead, Tito.
I think my first concert ever was somewhere in Puerto Rico or some, but I don't remember what band or group it was. But to memory, I can when I growing up in Virginia, I think one of the first concerts, like real professional concerts that I'd ever went to, was a group called DC Talk. It was like a Christian rock like almost like a Christian rock or version of like 311. But yeah, that was my first concert that I can remember growing up in Virginia. But I know that I went to concerts in Puerto Rico before then. I just don't remember them.
Uh, Mine was Van Halen, 1994,
Really?
Nissan Pavilion. Yep. Of course, it's not
Yeah,
called
mine
that
was in
anymore.
Kings Dominion. Mine was in Kings Dominion. Remember when Kings Dominion had that cool like concert side of things?
Right? Concert series. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So I know you guys don't have that much time. You guys want to promote what's going on with you guys?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we're doing like a Weekend Warrior kind of like a regional tour right now. It's called Let the Fires Burn. It's it's about 10 or 12 shows. We're kind of got a couple bands that came in on with us. Sporadically seasons from Virginia, from the Richmond area, and Traverse the Abyss from Scranton, PA, and then the Plan from Fredericksburg, Virginia. They're not all on the same shows, but they're on a handful here, a handful there, and it's up and down the East Coast a little bit: Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, New Jersey, that whole stuff. You can see all the stuff on our socials. That's what we're currently doing. We have pretty much an EP ready to roll. We have songs ready for it. We're always writing, continuously writing, but we've been doing pre-production with that. So hopefully, once these shows slow down a little bit, we'll be able to pick it up in the studio and get some fresh tunes out to come after the single Audio that we released back in August. So yeah, there's always something on the horizon. We're always talking about new videos for new singles and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what we got kicking right now.
Let's make sure that hope that everyone goes and checks out the video for Audio. It came out last summer, and that's on Eclipse Records. It's available anywhere you can get music on Earth. And so if you, we're working on other planets, but our deal just doesn't go there yet.
Right. Right.
But anywhere on Earth, if you're on Earth, you're covered. You can get our music. So, but make sure that you stop by and check out our videos to not only Audio, but we have all of our best videos are on the main page, saintdiablo.com. We did a video with Scott Hansen for Devil Horns and Halos, and he's also going to be doing some movies. He's doing movies right now in Georgia, but he's going to be doing a movie with called Virginia Bitches. So that's going to be a really good and fun time, and I'm going to be part of that as well. Hopefully, Saint Diablo will be able to bring more information about that. So there's all sorts of good stuff, movie stuff, music that's already available. We got a catalog that spans more than 10 years. And we also have things that are current that just came out last summer and things that are coming out, within the next year. So all sorts of stuff. If you never heard of Saint Diablo, you got a lot to catch up with. And if you've been a Saint Diablo fan, we still got a lot to give you. So we're really excited about, making new friends and hanging out with old.
Yeah, he decided he wanted to be a part of the video, or the interview rather. Okay. So yeah, man, we really appreciate it. Anything to help get the word out there and get people aware of the Saint Diablos. So very cool. Very appreciative of you having us on here.
Thank you for coming. Do you have any messages for your fans?
Messages for our fans? Go ahead, Tito.
Yeah, don't drink and drive. I mean, life's too short. Don't make it any shorter than it has to be. And
Right.
And if I'm talking directly to a fan, I'm saying come out to a show. You'll be surprised how things both haven't changed and how much they have changed. And we'll provide you with both those experiences at once.
Yeah, I would say we would thank them. We really appreciate all that they do for us. Listening to the music, buying the merch, coming to shows. We've always had a really dedicated fan base, but I would just say thank you to them. More stuff is on the horizon. We're a band that if you don't know by now, we just keep on trucking. So, but I would just say thank you to them and everything that they've been able to help us with and be a part of. So, yeah, thank you guys.
Definitely, thank you.
Before I let you guys go, I just want to thank you once again, and a reminder that this is on Facebook, this is on Twitch, that is Concert Rob on Twitch, and YouTube. It's just Concert Junkies Rob and John. If you're not subscribed, please do. I'll be doing a giveaway when we hit 1,000 mystery box. We're at 9:56 at the moment. Have a great night, guys.
Take care, guys. Rock and roll.
Take care.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.